guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a Q&A. I asked for these questions over on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me over there already, please go and do so. My link is in the description. If you are new here, then please do subscribe. My name's Katie. I make 2 videos a week, one on a Wednesday and one on a Sunday. Today I'm joined by a gallon of tea that I'm going to compare to the size of my head, like so. And it's a really cute mug. It's got cats on it. You might have seen this on my Instagram if you do follow me over there. It says, ready for a cat nap. My friend Lily will appreciate this mug because she is a cat lover, like I am. My words didn't come out properly. So I'm going to be slurping my tea. We're not slurping, but drinking my tea whilst I answer some of your questions. First question. Last meal if on death row, 3 courses. Okay, so starter, I'd probably go for something mushroom related. So probably garlic mushrooms in like a creamy kind of sauce. That's my fave, so I'd probably go with that. For main, I'd have to go with a roast dinner. I absolutely love a roast dinner. And it would have to be with my auntie's leek and mushroom mornay that she does. So Auntie Sue, if you're watching this, I'm going to need that if I'm on death row. And then for pudding, it's a toss-up between a chocolate brownie or profiteroles. I do love a profiteroles, so can I have both? I mean, I'm on death row, so could I have both? What's your favourite meal to eat at home? We have quite a lot of different meals. I love a spag bowl, but then like I just said, I like a roast dinner. I'd probably go spag bowl. I make spag bowl quite a lot. It's one of our favourites, so probably that. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? If I could live anywhere? I don't know. Anywhere that was surrounded by my family. As cheesy as that sounds, I love being surrounded by my family and my friends, so wherever they are, I guess. Would you like to be famous? I don't know. Are we talking like Kim K famous, or are we talking Sidnell famous? Like, are we talking celebrity famous or like YouTuber famous? Because if it's celebrity famous, I mean, everybody gets grilled if you are any kind of famous. So yes and no, I think it has benefits, but I think it also, as everybody is probably aware, it has its negatives as well. There we go. I don't look so low down now. I've sat on a cushion. Jason, no, I don't ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to start again, but thanks for asking. If you had to donate all your money to charity, which charity would you choose? There's quite a few charities. I would have to choose 3. I'll go with 3. First one being Alzheimer's UK, because I think the work that they do is absolutely amazing. I've had people in my family that have suffered with Alzheimer's dementia, so I'd have to go with Alzheimer's. I think, yeah, they're just an amazing charity. People I work for, actually, that is our chosen charity. Next charity I would choose would be the PPSA. That is something that's very close to my family's heart, and I don't want to start getting emotional. I just think their work is absolutely amazing. If you don't know what the PPSA is, it's to do with animals, helping people fund animal care if they can't fund it themselves, and their work they do is amazing, and like I said, it's very close to our family's heart. And the final one I would choose would be Mind. I think the work that they do also, I mean, all these charities and all charities are amazing. And my voice is crackling, I don't know why. But Mind, somebody that suffers with anxiety, I think that Mind do a wonderful job, and yeah, I would just really like to donate to them if I could. What inspired you to start YouTube? I have briefly spoken about this before, but what inspired me is I have been somebody that has watched YouTube for probably 10 years maybe, and my friend Lily, who I just mentioned about the mug, she is actually the person that got me into YouTube. The first person we watched was Dolly Bobo, although she's not called Dolly Bobo anymore, but Kate Monet, but she was always Dolly Bobo when I first started watching her. So I've always watched YouTube. I've always wanted to do it, but I've never had the courage to do it, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna crack on and do it. It's something I want to do, and not particularly, it's not for to see if I can become successful. It's more to gain confidence within myself. Obviously it'd be nice to become successful on YouTube, and I'm really proud of how my little channel is doing at the moment, so thank you to all that do subscribe. But it was to help me with my social anxiety. It kind of pushes me out my comfort zone. So yeah, I really enjoy doing YouTube. Who are your favourite YouTubers? Okay, so I've got so many favourite YouTubers. How do you choose? How do you choose? So if I go with big YouTubers, like well-known YouTubers, and then I'll do some small YouTubers as well. So big YouTubers, I would go with Sid Now. I'm an oldie but goldie of Louise Pentland, Zoella, like all of the, they were called something, weren't they? YouTube, I can't think what they were called. They were in like a little group, they were called something. I like all of those, but I also like Gabby from Velvet Ghost. I like Imogen, Soph, who was Soph Does Nails and is now Soph Does Life, I think, or is she just Soph? I think she's Soph Does Life, I can't remember. Probably, I'm trying to think. They're probably the people that I watch the most. Small YouTubers, I've definitely got to give a shout out to my two very good friends on YouTube, which is Kerry, so Kerry Hodgson, and also Alicia from Alicia Grace Wilson. So I'll leave all of these people's channels in the description down below. I also like Elise, I will leave her channel down below. There's so many lovely small YouTubers out there. What are your two top pet peeves? Fakeness. I cannot stand when people are fake. If you don't like somebody, don't act like you do like them. That drives me mad. And I'm such a stickler for eating habits. What is that word? Table manners? Table manners. So I get this from my dad, and hi Dad, I know you're watching this, and this is from you. I get this because he was such a stickler when I was younger. My mum as well, but I vaguely remember my dad being very strict on table manners. I cannot stand when people eat with their mouth open, talk with their mouth full. Cham. What is chamming all about? Why do people cham? So yeah, those are probably my two top pet peeves. Oh, my cousin, well, my cousin's husband, but he's my cousin, has said, why don't you eat bacon? Lol. Thanks Scott for bringing that to the party. I don't eat bacon because I don't like bacon. And all my family always say, but you used to love bacon when you were younger. All my brother says was, all you ever used to eat was bacon. Yes, well I don't like bacon now. I don't know why I don't like it. I think it's the salt. I'm not a fan of salt, and I think bacon's quite salty, so I just don't like it. I don't know, maybe I should try it again and see if I like it. But for now, I don't eat bacon. But I do eat gammon, which is what confuses people, so sorry about that. Would you rather be covered, this just makes me laugh. Would you rather be covered in fur like a bear or covered in scales like a little fishy? Fur like a bear. Although that would get warm, but you'd be nice and cozy. So I'd go fur with a bear. Fur like a bear. What is the most romantic thing your boyfriend has done for you? Probably when he books for Christmas he booked for us to go to Edinburgh, but unfortunately we couldn't go because of Corona. And for my birthday he booked for us to go away, which we're going in a couple of weeks, so I won't tell you where we're going or what we're doing. So probably that is the most romantic thing, but if you watched our mukbang you will know that we mentioned that I'm the more romantic one day to day. But Jason has his moments when he wants to be romantic, but that is very, very rare that he wants to be romantic. What is my star sign? Aries, I think. Hang on, let me Google. April 10th. Oh, 10th. Yeah. Star sign, Aries. Your personality is defined by ambition, vigor, and creativity. Let's have a look. Aries is a passionate, motivated and confident leader who builds community with their cheerful disposition and relentless determination. Let me get my words out. Uncomplicated and direct in their approach, they often get frustrated by exhaustive details and unnecessary nuisances. I would say that is correct. That is definitely me. Favourite food. I would say my favourite food is a Wagamama's, potentially. I've got 3. Wagamama, spaghetti bolognese, roast dinner. Somebody has asked me for my body count, which I am not going to be sharing because a lot of my family, as I mentioned, watch this video and that's not something I want to share. However, what I do want to say is how shocked I am that the amount of people said to me they didn't know what body count meant. I mean, my dad, you would have seen this on my Instagram, he texted me and said, "Can you please explain to me what body count is?" Not what our daughter wants to receive from their dad. So yeah, has anyone else heard of the word body count? Because me and Georgie were shocked that nobody really knew what it was. So let me know down below if you know what that means. Biggest insecurity. My biggest insecurity is my face. And that is because I've got a birthmark. You would have seen that if you've watched my previous videos where I've not got any makeup on. That is my biggest insecurity because I was bullied quite a lot both through primary school and secondary school about my birthmark. So it's my biggest insecurity, and I'm really, without tooting my own trumpet, I'm really proud of how far I've come in gaining confidence to be able to wear makeup to be able to not wear makeup out of the house and also on YouTube online, because that is something I would never have done a year ago. Yeah, probably about a year and a half ago I'd never have stepped foot outside of the house. Even to go to the corner shop I'd put a full face of makeup on. So I'm really proud of how far I've become, but it's definitely my insecurity, and I always worry about what people think it is on my face, even though people, majority of the time, say they don't even notice it. Thing you're most proud of. This is going to sound really cheesy, and I might get emotional saying it. But the thing I'm most proud of, if my brother doesn't watch my videos, but if he watched this and listened to this, he would be like, "What are you saying?" The thing I'm most proud of is my mum, and the reason I am most proud of my mum on anything is because I have never met a woman who is so strong. My mum is incredible. I know everybody says that, and I really do have the best mum. My mum is my absolute best friend. I tell her everything. We talk all the time. We have such a close relationship, and I'm so thankful for that, and I'm so lucky to be able to have that. So I would say I am proud of my mum the most because she is such a strong lady. She has been through so much in her life, so much that the average person wouldn't go through, and I just don't know how she is so strong, but she is literally my inspiration, and I'm just so proud of her. So yeah, I would say the thing I'm most proud of is my mum. The thing you're most grateful for? My family. I am so grateful that my family is happy and healthy. I'm just so lucky to have the best family and the best friends as well that I do. I'm a person that is so close to family and friends. Like, my family is such a close, tight-knit bond, and I'm just so grateful for that we are so close, and I know that I'm incredibly lucky that I have that. What are your YouTube goals? I would say my ultimate YouTube goal, and I know probably a lot of people would say this, is to reach 100,000 subscribers. Not for particularly the notice, like the fame or whatever, just because I personally feel like if I got to 100,000 subscribers, which I'm not saying I will, but if I did get there, I just feel like that's such a big milestone, such a good, like an amazing achievement, that I feel like that is my YouTube goal. But I'm just doing it because it's my hobby. I really enjoy doing it. Obviously I have a full-time job and I study as well. So I just, yeah. I think 100,000 subscribers is my absolute YouTube goal, and I know it's such a big goal as well, but I think just got to keep going. I feel like I can do it. I can push myself to do it. I don't care if that takes me 20 years to get to 100,000 subscribers, but as long as I'm enjoying it then I'm going to carry on doing it. How did you meet your boyfriend? I've mentioned this, I've answered this a couple of times. Long story short, through our brothers. Our brothers are best friends. Jason's friends with my brother. That's the long and short of it. But if you go over to my mukbang video that I did with Jason, we explained the whole shebang over there. My sister-in-law, who I live with, has said, who is your favourite, Chloe or Matt? So for anyone that doesn't know, Chloe, as I just said, is, well, she's not my sister-in-law because me and Jason aren't married. But how else do you describe, so Jason's brother's girlfriend. There you go, sister-in-law is a lot easier. And Matt is Jason's brother, so brother-in-law. Who is my favourite out of the two of them? I'm going to cop out on this one, I'm afraid, guys, and I'm going to choose Evie. Evie is their daughter, my niece. I absolutely adore her to pieces, and because she's a little baby, I feel like I can choose Evie and I'll get away with it. And I can't choose between the two of you, so soz, but I'm going to go for the cop-out and choose Evie. Jason has asked me favourite juice flavour, because I put on the question thing, they can be as juicy as you like. So he has asked me what my favourite juice flavour is, and probably orange and pineapple, something like that, nothing exciting. What would be the ultimate destination / activity to film for your channel? I would love to go to Disney in America. I have been to Disney in Paris and that was amazing, but obviously I didn't do YouTube at that time. And I don't know, we have always said that we would love to do like a road trip in America, and we are hoping that we will do this one day. We'd like to do a road trip in America and do lots of different places, so do Disney, Orlando, etc, etc, and do different parts of America, only for about 3 weeks or so. So I would think that would be amazing to show you our travels. So maybe, hopefully one day we will be able to do that. I said to Jason I'd like to do it for my 25th birthday, which is now only 2 years away. So whether we'll actually do that, I doubt it, but that would be amazing. And I think that would make an amazing video as well. What would you do with £1 million? I'd buy a house, obviously. I'd buy a couple of houses. I'd buy a house for me to live in, a couple of houses to rent out to get some income. I'd give all my family certain chunks of money. I'd get a nice car. I'd donate some to charity. I don't know. What else would you do? Go on nice holidays? Generic kind of things, really. If you could collaborate with someone famous for a Q&A, who would you choose? I would probably choose, and people are going to be like, oh, boring, but I would probably choose like Khloe Kardashian, only because there's so much drama that goes on with that Kardashian family. I just want to know the tea. I want to know the tea. So I'd like to do a Q&A and ask her, are you back with Tristan? Because we want to know. As in we, the viewers. Top 5 menu choices when eating out. So I'm going to go with just mains, because starters I'd normally, like I said earlier, I'd normally have something mushroom related. Mains, scampi and chips, and beans, because I don't really like beans. Steak with a Stilton sauce. Some kind of creamy pasta with mushrooms or something in. What else do I choose? I've got into having pizzas out, which I never used to. Pie. I like a pie. Or a roast dinner, but obviously that's normally just on a Sunday. So I do like a pie as well. So the last couple of questions now. Apologies. My voice is going. It's because I have been away last night. I went down to one of my friends, one of my very best friends, Charlotte. She's moved away. And I went down and stayed there last night. And I did quite a lot of singing on the way down and on the way back, like proper belting out singing, you know, Mariah Carey, the lot. So I've started to lose my voice where I've been singing. Which Disney character do you think you most likely represent? Are we talking princess? Are we talking Disney character? Elsa from Frozen. Only because when people meet me, I'm quite cold in a sense. I don't know if cold's the right word, but my friend Megan said to me the other day that I have to warm up to like somebody. So I don't like somebody instantly. And I feel like she's a bit like that. So I'd probably go with Elsa from Frozen. And I like people not disturbing me like she does. Last one, who inspired you to start YouTube? So I have mentioned this, kind of touched on this in one of my previous questions, but I would say nobody particularly, no one in actual particular, just in general kind of YouTube. But I was watching Sid Now and Soph Does Life, and they, I'm pretty sure, are the same age as me, and I thought, if they can do it, I can do it. If anybody can do YouTube, I can do YouTube, so why don't I just bite the bullet and just do it? So I did exactly that. I haven't finished my tea because I've been too much yakking. That's my problem. It's like when I get with my friends, I'm just like yak, 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 yak. Don't finish my tea. So that is all the questions I'm going to answer for today. Thank you so much to everybody that did send in a question. If you'd like to be involved in the next one, then please do follow me over on Instagram. Like I said, my handle is in the description box, so please go over and follow me. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.